It is so very good to see all of you. Thank you all for coming out today. I know it was a little off the cuff. I know it's a little sussy, if you will, and I'm on way too little sleep. I have been very excited for the past week for this, and I have put in many, many hours over the past couple days. As my mods can tell you, I've been up till about 7 a.m. on like 4 hours of sleep. It is very good to see you all, and I appreciate every one of you coming out today. It is more than just lore. That is effectively who I want to be. That is everything that encapsulates who I am and what I want to do. So it does extend more than just the base lore. But I do feel that I have kept you guys waiting long enough, so let us get into the spicy bit that you're all doing. You're all ready for. You're all here for the new model reveal. That stinger is absolutely amazing, I will say so myself. The artist was perfect. Artist was perfect. I absolutely loved them. This was nothing short of amazing. I'm very happy with the results. I'm very happy with it. And this background, our mod Revi Bar did send this my way, getting some footage himself. So this was absolutely awesome, and I feel this does complement very well. Well, let's not keep you guys waiting. We got a little slow reveal. Potentially, maybe? Oh, whoa? What is happening here? Bear with me for just a second. Because it should be on just fine. There we go. Just took a minute for it to catch up, I guess. Oh. It's almost like I can do feet things scuffed already. No. It's a feature. It's a feature. I do like the boots. This is actually a part which no one has seen yet outside of a very few select people. So, yes, you have seen the horns. Yes, some of you, the astute few who happened to see through the Chaos Star, did happen to see, the wings. However, I'm very happy with the tail here. I'm very happy with it. The tail head, while comedically large, I think is great. Which, yeah, no, the fact that it steps is actually really great. Let's move down a little bit more. Long legs, if you will. Oh, and I wonder what that is. Interesting. I know I've definitely spoiled that part of it. The little Gnosis design kind of thing, right? If you've played Genshin, if you played something similar to that, it has the design of a Gnosis. However, it's very, very well done, I will say. It is perfect. People in chat are already saying heresy. That may be some lore down the line, who knows? And as we continue up, I do like the little bow. The bow here it's a perfect touch. I absolutely love it. Oh no, he's hot, they already say. Which no, I'm very happy about this. The wings are a little large. I do like them though. And they're very, very purple. I do love them. And thus as we move up, oh, are those glasses I see? Is that some Megane, if you will? And thus, there we go. That is Kip 2.0. I'm very, very much loving this. Actually, the lip syncing I was able to do fairly offhand. I had to tweak a few things, and it took a lot longer than you'd think it would. But I'm very happy with the results, especially because I have to be so close to my mic. Mic etiquette gets in the way, especially in the 3D model recently. You'll have seen my mouth going, right? The mouth not moving. But yeah, I got the artwork initially back from the artist, because I had wanted the four horns kind of thing. I actually took inspiration from Kabuto from Naruto, how he had his dragon horns. He had the two big ones and the two small ones. And everything that I provided them was nothing short of just chef's kiss. And so they sent this back, and I honestly fell in love with the design. And I know, yeah, on the wings are a little shredded, but that's more design inspiration as far as life is tough, life is hard, life is garbage, but it doesn't have to completely destroy you. So yes, we all bear the scars of our past. A lot more than others, unfortunately. But you can still come out ahead, and you can still come out just as legendary. So I do have a couple things as well in regards to what this model can do. I have the, if I want to be light mode, I also have dark mode, where I have my horns that glow and my eyes. They glow as well. Also, the eye tracking on this is actually insane. Like, I can already see the edit where, like, you can put the Sharingan over. And the horns obviously glow. The wings obviously glow at the tips. Thing I didn't show off, though, was this. This also glows. So, in low light, in low light environments, you can see the chaos coming your way. But yeah, no, I'm very, very happy with it. Every time I move, it's interesting. So I have to actually showcase this. So at a distance, right? Which actually this fills the screen fairly well. If I move, kind of like a combat stance, if you will, I kind of dig it. Kind of reminds me of the horse memes where the horse has to paw at the ground to talk, right, in the cartoons. It's really great. For this next part, no, not zooming in on there, not zooming in on the pelvis. There's a couple things. There's this I have access to. So sometimes, if I want to just ara at somebody, right? Also, the eyeshadow was an unintentional touch. It really was. And I'm very happy with the result because it does make the eye colors pop. It's perfect. And, you know, obviously you have low light. I've been abusing this, as you can tell, with the cuts, with the screenshots. It's been great. So give me just a second, because there's a reset timer on it. The last thing is, well, Kip, your model's pretty bulky, right? Yeah, it takes up most of the screen. That's why I have a compact mode. I have a compact function. Am I in fact a hybrid? Who knows? But that is a feature that I'm very, very proud of, and I absolutely love it. I also have a couple expressions, too. If someone says something in chat, and I'm just super quizzical. I don't quite get it. If something is just that absolutely funny. I have this expression toggle where I can seem even more happy with just a permanent grin on my face. It's great. And then lastly, if something yabe happens, like a certain tag on Twitter, right? Not that it exists, I can neither confirm nor deny. Yabe. I'm very, very happy. So my Chaos Dragon, Honkai Dragon, what is it? So design-wise, and I was actually going to get into a little bit of that. Design-wise, I am going to be branding as the Shadow Dragon VTuber. And don't worry, you can throw shit at me when we do Dead Space. I am branding as the Shadow Dragon VTuber. And a lot of the inspiration for that did come from L5R with their version of the Shadow Dragon, although not entirely, if that makes sense. I'm the kind of person, and I've always been the kid that has just sat at the back of the room, even as an adult. I'll sit at the back of the room, I'll kind of just do my own thing and just kind of work from there. So, you know, that was part of the inspiration for that. A lot of the inspiration from this actually came from part of what I sent off was like Zhongli from Genshin. Had a part in the design here. I think I sent off Lelouch at some point as well in the process. People have notated that my jacket looks like adult Sasuke's, which, you know, unintentional, but I'll take it. And heavy themes on purple, heavy emphasis on electro, if you're playing Genshin, right? Lightning, heavy emphasis on the purple fire, as you saw in the transition. And it all came together very well. So I will be branding as the Shadow Dragon VTuber for all intents and purposes. So that is kind of the little breakdown. I was going to have a whole section of like, what are my likes? What are my dislikes? But I think we've already gone through a bunch of that. And I don't want to sit here for an hour taking up everybody's time, because thank you everybody for coming out. Dragon Maid cosplay win. Look, as soon as I can figure out how to work with this model, no outfits off the table. Let's be real. So that was a good taste of that. I really appreciate everyone for coming out for this debut. It's awesome. We are going to be getting into a couple things after this. This is mainly just going up on the main channel as far as the debut. So if you are coming, if you're showing up, obviously here, twitch.tv/KizunAKip. I will have a schedule that I post every now and again. Oh, I'm sorry. hold up, no, I cannot become human. I cannot Detroit become human. I actually have a couple more things that I wanted to go over with the with things of the model. So, because this is actually relevant in terms of art. So, many people will recognize many people will recognize that this is what I ended up using, right? Many people will you recognize this is the art that I used. Ignore the cutoff at the bottom. I don't know what's going on with that. But this is the promo art. You can kind of see how it's trying to distract from everything. And thus, if you were astute, you could see the wings. So that was initially what I had done. I had done as the teaser. This is kind of where I stuck, and I'm actually really, really happy about this. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Oh, and I can obviously change the background or whatever. This is just what Live 2D has as one of their default assets. This was some of the artwork that I got back, actually. I'm very happy with this. The eyes are a little bit off. The eyes are the wrong color. I will be posting this to Twitter with the Fiverr person who did this. Excellent art, as always. But even then, right, how it's, tail's a little smaller. Nose is, not quite shaped as it is on the model. But it's still a good piece of art. You have your obligatory cool guys don't look at explosions. It is perfect, and I love it. And if you were curious about the entire thing, this was done by Akino Arata over on Fiverr. They were the ones that ended up making this reference sheet. And the moment I saw this, I was super sold on it. I was incredibly happy about this, which leads us into our final point of this, is that this is the current schedule that I'm working off of. I did design this in Canva in like 10 minutes. So, yeah, it's going to be a busy week going forward. I do have to build my backlog again, which thumbnails are going to change a little bit on the React channel. If you haven't, Kizuna Kip Reacts, if you're coming here from the main channel, or Kip TV. I will, Sleepy Kip, going to take tomorrow off. We have Kip Reacts Tuesdays and Thursdays will still be a thing. Thursdays will still be defaulting to shorts. I did generate a Baldur's Gate 3 character, so we're going to actually have an actual stream where I'm not sleep deprived this time. Sorry for the people that actually showed up to the first stream. I do apologize about how tired I was that day. Final Fantasy Fridays will still continue. We have a lot going on in Final Fantasy, especially 14 in regards to events coming up, including the Phoenix event at the time of recording this. But yeah, we're going to start burning through some games, burning through some stuff, and we'll get into Spooktober, and we'll have quite the lineup for you there. So thank you, everybody, for coming out. I really do definitely appreciate it. I had a lot of fun with this, and it's been magical to debut. If you are wanting more Kip content, especially to throw things at Kip, wink, wink, stay tuned after the BRB, and we will get going.